UFC OKC. I want to talk about my favorite fight on the card, which is Austin BASHI versus Jose Delgado. So we have Delgado with a pretty significant height advantage. Very tall for the 145 weight class. Just a 3-inch reach advantage. Very significant strike advantage. And he lands 54% of his strikes, which is good. 50% defense, not that good, but BASHI's is even worse, so that doesn't really matter too much. But then you get down to the grappling. Huge advantage in grappling for BASHI, though this has burned me in the past. If you can't land takedowns, this isn't going to matter. But Delgado only defends at 50%. We'll get into that. We'll also get into 1.7 submissions per 15 minutes for BASHI, which is a pretty significant number. So we have a lot of UFC experience for Delgado, less for BASHI, but he's been successful. So if we just go into Delgado here, and obviously what we're going to look at is that he was taken down 4 times by Andre Fili, that he was taken down 2 times by Nathaniel Wood, that he was taken down 2 times by Connor Matthews. None of those guys are the kind of wrestler and grappler that Austin BASHI is with respect to Andre Fili, because he is good at wrestling and grappling, but not on a BASHI level. So taken down 4 times by Fili. If you just real quick, just experimental, go into Andre Fili and look at his takedowns. He took down Charles Jourdain, who's famous for having bad takedown defense 5 times, but it was way back in 2020. And other than that, then you have to go to 2018. Kind of impressive that he took down Dennis Bermudez 4 times, because Bermudez is a pretty good wrestler. But now I'm getting away from the topic. The point is that Fili is not a guy that averages many takedowns, and 4 being one of his highs, and a lot higher than his average amount of takedowns. And he was able to get that on Delgado, and it was 4 on 6 attempts, so a 66% success rate. I expect BASHI can and will want to take Delgado down, which is what makes me like him so much. If you look at BASHI here, this fight only lasted 3 minutes and 39 seconds, but he landed 1 takedown, got the submission. Then his fight versus Christian Rodriguez, he landed 3 takedowns. Rodriguez is a pretty good defensive wrestler. And then obviously on the Contender Series, he landed 10 takedowns, which is a ton, especially for a fight that was not even 9 minutes long. So BASHI, good wrestler. Delgado, somebody that can be taken down. So there will be instances, at least, when it's on the feet. He's a much better striker than BASHI is. He has won 3 times in the UFC by knockout, and pretty early on. Let's look at Sherdog. Okay, so looking at Sherdog, Delgado has 6 of his 11 wins by knockout, which is his highest method of victory. He has 55% and never been submitted. Something else to look at. But I still think if BASHI is to earn the amount of time on the mat that I expect him to, his highest method of victory being the submission, I think he still has a good shot at it happening. So I'm hoping that he can get it down to the mat. We're getting a big number on BASHI winning by submission, which is plus 525. I took a bet on that, 0.6 units on that play. And then I also bet a whole unit on the BASHI money line, which is minus 105, or at least was when I bet it. A slight underdog, which, I mean, it's not terrible that I think Bashi's an underdog. I think Delgado is a good fighter for reasons that I've laid out, but I also think that Bashi could very likely win this fight for reasons that I've laid out. So I'm going Bashi here. Tell me if you want to. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this fight.